All right. What's up? Happy Thursday, everyone. Do I have... Yo, what's up, Kyle? How's it going, man? What's up, John? How you guys doing? Hey, you got a 98 on Dractus? Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Did they, did you get, like, a lot of AoE on the ads, or did you just, same strategy and you just pumped harder? But congrats, it's awesome. You had an out-of-body experience? Hell yeah. That just means you're getting better as a Shadow Priest, man. Congrats. Oh, right, Kyle. You're the one who had, like, your Priest was like 3K gear score or something, right? The first run you did? And then you were like 4.6 or something the second after that. Yeah, we'll see if I have time. So I have 2 TOGCs tonight. And then after, we're having an officer meeting to talk about the PTR. So I'm not going to be able to do what I normally do in terms of like hanging out after raid and doing log reviews, but I can definitely probably do at least 1 or 2. But yeah, we can totally take a look at yours first. That's why I probably won't make an announcement or anything. I'll just be like, hey, I'm going to do log reviews for these 2 people real quick. But yeah, Kyle, I'll get you in between the 2 different raids. You had a couple of GDKPs on your phone hotspot. I've been there, man. You know, your like internet goes out or some shit. Always Comcast. Dibs on a beast over? All right. Kyle and John, you too. I can't guarantee I can give it a ton of time. Because like I said, I think it'll be... I'll probably just end the stream immediately after the second run, which is going to be my Shadow Priest. Because I don't want to, like, you know, have you guys wait during loot and stuff and then just be like, oh, I got to run after, like, 10 minutes of doing loot and stuff. So I'll just try to do you guys really quick in between runs. So this run starts in, like, 15 minutes. And then maybe in, like, 45 minutes we can get those reviews going. Yeah, I mean, if you get frozen 3 times, your parse is automatically fucked. I'm not going to be streaming a ton just because, like, we're doing PTR testing for, like, the next week straight. But we have super secret strategies that we don't want people to see. So, unfortunately, I can't be streaming that. So, but I do have plans for more streaming in the future, at least more than what I've been doing. So, I'll let you guys know when that happens. But that would be, like, actually, like, earlier in the day. So, better for the European folks out there. Yeah, I mean, if you get frozen 3 times, that's just... You're either super unlucky. Yo, what's up, Kool-Aid? Or you're just, like, a magnet for... ISL just really doesn't like you. But, I mean, if you did have a good parse and you got frozen 3 times, it's actually, like, a pretty good sign that... Obviously, if you don't, your DPS goes up a ton. But, I mean, we're all just trying to get better, so... I've had 1 parse... My second best parse on Beast was like the first time I ever got a bop during the Ice House stun. And I was like, all right, cool, I did some good damage. And then the immediate week after, I didn't get a bop and I did the same amount of damage. And I'm like, oh, I can do a lot better than this parse then. And then I crushed it the following week, which was awesome. So, you know, even when like RNG happens to you, if you have a good parse, it's always a good sign, at least for the future, you know? Oh, imposter, I missed you. 4-piece and flare last night. Holy shit, man. Congrats. I got some characters I'm gearing up. Can I get that luck from you? I think just bad RNG ended up with an 89. I mean, an 89 when you get breathed 3 times is probably like a 95. I mean, because that's like, what, 15 seconds of the fight that you just can't do anything? I think it's 5 seconds. Yeah, that's awesome. 4-piece and flare. Hell yeah. I'm gonna wait like 7 minutes and then do my tailoring buffs and fly over to the raid. So we'll just hang out in this nice little garden area for a bit. It's actually pretty scenic. It's like really cool, diverse, or like diversity from like the very blue Dragonblight. It's like a whole nother zone. It's basically like a part of Sholazar Forest that's just like hanging out in Dragonblight with the dead dragon in the middle. Or is she sleeping? I don't know. Might be sleeping. She is hell. But yeah, so not a ton of streaming for the next week. Pretty much none. Yeah, when I say not a ton, I basically mean 0. But after that, it'll pick up. And I'm going to try to stream. It'll be earlier in the day on more days. So it's going to be a lot of streaming, actually. But we can talk about that later. Alright, screw it, I'm getting bored. Let's get these tailoring buffs. Moonshroud. And spell wave. Yo-yo. But yeah, so first run is Fire Mage, and then the run after will be my main Shadow Priest. So if you just want to see Shadow Priest stuff, that's the run to watch. Yeah. Could be. Wait, why'd I close that? I'm dumb. Do I have melee alts? I have a Death Knight that's level 68. That's the furthest I've gotten with any melee class. Honestly, I would get it to 80 if I didn't think there's a really high chance of us going Horde some point during ICC. It's just like any character I get leveled now, I'll play for like 2 or 3 months and then abandon, essentially. We can hear you. Yeah, we heard you every time. Oh, this guy's gonna hit me. Yep. Oh, I'm a mage. I thought I was a Shadow Priest for a second. But yeah, I primarily just play casters. It's always been my specialty, what I enjoy. I played melee alts before in different expansions. I just don't enjoy them as much. Hey, what's up, Rebithy? How's it going? I'm also just like bad at melee things. Like everybody's standing in a clump and then you have to try not to get hit by mechanics when you have like 5 death and decays and like 8 melee all standing in the same spot, and you're supposed to like pay attention to things. Like, I'm very good at seeing things when I'm the only person standing in my spot, which is pretty much what being a caster is like. It would suck to be a melee, personally. Where's the boomy? Not hot and fast. I don't know. Probably in the raid. Oh, where's my boomy? Sorry, I'm dumb. He's level 65. That's another character where he's also been like level 62 for like probably 2 years at this point. I started leveling him during TBC and then just stopped. I mean, Boomy's kind of fun. It's on my other account, not this one. This is just my mage and my lock. Yo, what's up, Brains? How's it going, man? Probably the easiest caster out there. I mean, I think the easiest caster is mage. At least fire. You just spam fireball and living bomb. And then you hit your pyro procs. Like, it's very easy. You know, I'm sure there's min-max things I'm missing, but like... I mean, Boomy's kind of cool the way you alternate Wrath and Starfire. As a rep main, it feels like it's easier for other people to get you killed. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. And then it's so funny on fights like Thorum, for example, when you know you have the chain lightning that goes out and then just like 5 melee die instantly. And it's either because, you know, the melee were too close to the other group or like a range got too close, so it just kept chaining and did a ton of damage to them. I always find that funny where it's just like, I don't have my raid frames anymore because this guy's not in a raid, but it's like, you just see like 5 names go gray and you're like, oh, they just got fucked up. Yo, what's up, Pan? You got your 4-piece today. Congrats. You have more Valeniers in guild than Flare. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. We're probably close, honestly. We've seen 2 Flares since TOGC came out. We've seen 2 in GDKPs. I don't know if we've seen any in our actual guild runs. We might have seen 1. So, like, I think we might have gotten 3 this phase. And we definitely got more Valeniers than that. I think we're on our 2nd set of Valeniers, if not our 3rd of this phase. So, yeah, we're probably in a similar boat. We just, obviously, we have a lot more because we're doing 4 splits right now. But, yeah, no, I feel you. That sucks. Flare is such like a crap trinket to get. It's really annoying they didn't make it drop from 10-man or have hard mode bosses and 25-man drop 2 items. Drop 2 hard mode items. It's just like, it's such a dumb RNG drop chance that it just makes the game unfun. I'm so sick of going to Ulduar. Like, I just, as of like this week, I was like, I can't do guild Ulduar runs anymore. Like, I was going just to help out because I don't need anything, but I was just like, I can't do it. I'm done. Oh, you're doing 4 groups too? Yeah. I mean, it helps gear up from TOGC really fast, but you just got our only Valenier last night. The first 2 before that quit the guild. Oh, that sucks. We have one guy who has 3 Valeniers. I think we've basically given every single healer a Valenier. Every like main healer a Valenier. That's not like a disc priest. Although our disc priest might have one too. I don't actually know. Or our disc priests. I mean, the thing about Valenier that's really nice is, like, yeah, it takes a while to get, but it's very, like, at least now, anyway, it's very much like, oh, you're going to get it in 5 to 6 weeks. You can plan for it. But, like, Flare, you might not get it after 5 months. It's just, if RNG decides to fuck you. And that's not a fun mechanic. It's just a dumb mechanic, in my opinion. I thought they would do 10-man from 25-man. Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I thought that they would do something to make 25 hard mode items easier to get. I'm really sad they didn't. Like, it would honestly make Ulduar more fun to run because then you're more excited about loot. But now it's just like when TOGC released, it's like you've been running this instance for 7 months, still haven't seen this trinket, and you have to keep doing it with the same odds before, and you're just like, fuck this, man. Like, at least it, like, I mean, it would suck if you got like double vestments of the Blind Denizen from Vezix, but it's still better than one of them, in my opinion, anyway. After PTR, we realized we have to be all Abyss. Yeah, PTR is tough. Well, PTR is interesting. At least the first 11 bosses. I've said this in videos, and I've said this like streaming before. It's very mechanical. Like, you don't need to be full Abyss. You really don't. Obviously, it helps. The more gear you have, always the better. If you do the mechanic, like for us anyway, who are in pretty much full Abyss, if we did the mechanics and people didn't die, the bosses died. On every fight that we killed, which was everything except Lich King on Heroic. That's the pain. Sometimes all odds are against you. Yeah. I feel like in Old War, the odds are always against you. Like, it's not like, oh, this item has a 20% chance to drop. It has like a 0.0004% chance to drop. That's what it feels like. Oh, what's up, Trevin? So it's actually interesting you mentioned that. So yes, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. Probably in the future, I'm gonna move to only streaming on Twitch, just because there's some things that Twitch allows me to do that YouTube doesn't. That are just like for my own convenience. Like I can listen to whatever music I want. Don't have to care about DMCA stuff, and among other things. So for right now, you can watch on either one. But I would say probably within the next few weeks, I'm going to move to streaming only on Twitch. But YouTube's been fun. I originally came to YouTube because my account got banned on Twitch because like my account got hacked. I didn't do anything wrong. So I moved to streaming on YouTube, and then we got the ban resolved. So I started just streaming on both. But to stream on both, I can't be monetized. Like I can't have subs on Twitch because that's like, if you want to be able to have subs on Twitch or like get bits or whatever, you're not allowed to multi-stream. So you can't stream on another platform at the same time, which is what I'm doing. So you'll stick on Twitch then. Yeah, I mean, it's I'd say I'm coming back to Twitch, unfortunately. Because I like multi-streaming. I like having like the widest access. Some people like one versus the other. I don't really care which, personally, but it's just like I have to listen to these DMCA free playlists, and it's, oh my god, they're like grinding a hole in my brain because YouTube has issues with it. Twitch, what you can do is you play whatever songs you want during your stream, but you can turn them off in the VOD after, and the VOD is what they check for like DMCA stuff. So you can basically listen to whatever music you want without needing like license approval. Am I Pants Gaming? I'm Pants Face SP, which I should probably change. I think I should probably make it Pants Gaming. Maybe I'll look into that actually. How do you turn it off in the VOD after? It's actually an OBS setting. Hold on. So this is OBS. This is my YouTube chat. So it's kind of interesting how I have to do it. But if you go into settings, audio. Hold on. Oh, wait. Sorry for the infinite screens right now. I'm trying to figure this out. It is an audio setting. Like, so if I go to like mic aux or something, advanced. So you see how it says tracks? Essentially what you can do with the tracks is, I think I have it set up. Oh, I don't actually. Essentially one track is going to be what plays as you're streaming. And then the other one is going to be what activates when you're recording. So essentially what I could do is I can turn this off. And this isn't how it's set up currently, but this is how it would work. If I turn it off here, you would still hear like the alert sounds in the stream, but then when it gets uploaded as a recording, I would just have it play from like track 1 where I haven't enabled this. So if I have it enabled for track 2 for the stream and then track 1 for the recording, you would hear the alerts for track 2 or for like the live if you're watching live. But if you watch the recording on the VOD, you wouldn't. So that's like basically how it works. How many do we have? We're missing one person in the raid right now. Stream feels much nicer on Twitch than YouTube. Well, the other thing is like YouTube has a delay. I have to, in order to be able to stream at 1440p, there's like a delay that has to occur. You can reduce that by streaming at 1080, but I play at 1440, so I don't know. I want you guys to see what I see. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but it's interesting. It feels different on Twitch because I have a higher bit rate, which means it should be higher quality on YouTube. But because Twitch caps you at your bitrate. So it's like doesn't matter how fast my internet is, there's only so fast that I can upload that they'll allow me to. So the quality should always be worse than YouTube because YouTube's uncapped. But recreate, that's actually a good point. I should check if Pants Gaming is available. I feel like it would be easier for people to find me. I made Twitch first, so I was just like, I want to be like Pants Face Shadow Priest or something. And then YouTube came after. And you're a Pogger dude. Thanks for your content. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. What's your upload at? I already checked for you and it was taken. Yeah, like a lot of it was weird. Like Pants Face, Pants_face, Pants Gaming. I think those were taken. I think I checked before. I'll figure something out though that's makes more sense than Pants Face SP. What's my upload at for Twitch? It's capped at 6K bits per second. For YouTube, I think I do 15K or 20. I mean, the stream still works. It basically like you see 1440p on Twitch, but if at any point I have like internet slowdown or something, that's gonna drop and the quality will immediately get reduced. Whereas on YouTube, if that happens, since I'm already at 15K, like the quality would drop to like 10K or 8K. So it would still be basically the same thing that I see. But Twitch, it's like any interruption is going to cause a stream to be complete crap, which has happened before. So, I mean, it's also happened on YouTube and like not Twitch when I've been streaming on both. So I don't know how the fuck this shit works. But thanks, Hans. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the raid will be fun. I wish I could stream it. Unfortunately, I cannot this PTR test. So we're just waiting on one more, which seemed to be the case a lot recently. People just being late or no showing raid. I wonder, can I look at like settings, display name? Can I change it? I can change it. Pants_gaming is unavailable. You're right. Pants Gaming is also unavailable. Who the hell is Pants Gaming out there? Like, what asshole came up with this name before me? Pants. I don't want numbers. I don't want to be like Pants Gaming 2 because like I want to be like I'm the original, right? Like I want it to reflect that. Like having numbers is just like, oh, I wanted this name, but somebody took it, so I had to add 6969 to the end. You made it. All right. Logging over to the Mage. Yeah, maybe Pants Face Gaming. I don't know. That's a lot. I'll think of something. But yeah, I don't like Pants Face SP. It's like not. It's not close to what people know for me. It also doesn't, like, if you don't understand that it's Pants Face SP, you could be like, it's Pants Fast Sip or something. I don't know. The Cesp. And just be like, what the fuck is that? Imposter console. Me and console. Wait, why am I conjuring food? Flask. Food buff. No, Mage first and then Shadow Priest is the next raid, so don't worry. I always like having my main second. You know, you gotta get like warmed up. Can't just go walk into a raid with no trash or like anything and try to like parse or do well. At least that's how I feel. I was like, even though it's not my alt Shadow Priest, it's like I just enjoy playing something first. Oh, do I do it? I'm capped. Cool. I know I'm out of flame caps on my demo lock right now, so I thought I was out here. Wait, did I give him FM? I did, okay. Oh, that happened early. Or I just wasn't paying attention. I find parsing on the mage to be tough. I mean, also my gear's like not that great, but like, I don't know, crits are just super RNG. That's also why I like Shadow more than Mage, because like, Mage, if you just get insane crits, you'll parse really well. But Shadow, it's like if you play well, you will parse well. There's not a whole lot of RNG in that class. Also, like the 41-yard rage is sick. Just like one of the nicest conveniences of any class. I'm way too close. I have to blink out of here. And like, you get so many instant pyros that moving during pyro feels so nice. And nobody lusted. Nice. Of course it was Drumby. Okay, we're gonna swap to the other one. And my living bomb will go off if I'm lucky. Oh, poison. Get me? Cool. Easy. Nah, Drumby. Drumby's known for being a bit of a, you know, parse chaser. So it's like we had one pull one time where like nobody called lust, and he just didn't lust on the Drummongers so that he could lust on Ice Howl. Now we don't have proof that it was intentional, but I think knowing Drumby, I would almost assuredly bet that it was. Interesting. But I mean, I love Drumby. He's also a really good player, so like, you know, whatever. I don't think we still need to do the dad strats of lusting on worms, but you know, whatever. What a guy. I mean, he's a good player, and like I don't give a shit personally. Funny, we still do like all the dad strats, and it's like, you know, we could have a little bit more leeway. Like everybody's super geared now. I don't know. I might be an officer, but I don't have that much say. Get out. Oh, there's so many people here. I'm totally getting frozen. Alright, that's what Blink's for. Oh, I didn't. Hell yeah. Let's go. He has a one-horse mine. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So speaking of horses, we got the Immortal mount in our GDKP last night. And, oh, Moon's died. And I think he might be like one of the only people in the guild who doesn't have that, the Immortal. And it's so funny that it's him of all people. So we always give him shit. We're like, you're the reason. But I have the mount on 2 characters. I would have it on 3, but that was also the reason that we lost it 1 week. So, yeah, that's my day. Am I playing in Kata? Absolutely. Oh yeah. Did he 99? I have no idea. I did not look at his parse after that. What do you mean, Dad? You try What we try doing on Twins? Well, you know, what we try doing on Twins works for us. I think when you have very good players who are also like coming into the phase like pretty close to Biss. Well, I guess in our splits, that's not true. Yeah, I don't know why. Like in the beginning of the phase, we were like, we should probably do the swap portal colors stuff in Twins. And we're like, yeah, you know, fuck it. But I think we did have a realization where we're like, yeah, we should do this, but we're probably just not going to. Oh, totally Priest and Shadow. Shadow's like supposedly supposed to be really sick. So I'm gonna play Shadow. I'm gonna get one of the first legendary staffs. That's the power of being an officer. Like I don't, you know, people say Ellie Shaman, people say Fire Mage. You know what I say? Shadow Priest. But yeah, totally gonna play Shadow Priest. I mean, I'll have Mage and lock alts like I do now, but Shadow for sure. That's why I'm so excited for beta. Whenever they do that, start putting out like guides and stuff, and just playing, doing the dungeons, doing like leveling and stuff, hitting 85. Will be a ton of fun. But, you know, I'm a one trick pony when it comes to like what I play as my main. Always Shadow. Oh, forgot. Oh, we have 3 mages. Usually we have 2. So it just means like damage is gonna be poop on this fight.
Empower.
Whatever. We get a second Mistress? Ah, we did. Nice. I am very close to this group. Oh, I think I just lost a Pyro. When's the next another power coming up?
Empower.
There's a late one. I was like, ah, someone else can get it. Healers, don't forget the spell here.
Empower.
Get him, get him. Nice. Symbol of Transgression, hell yeah. Oh my god, if I could get that, that would be so sick. I have the one-handed sword and I just can't use it yet. Because I literally don't have an offhand on this character. So it's like I have this, but I have to use the staff. Yeah, fuck this raid. We get Hellstones. But yeah, I'm so excited for Kata. I think it'll be a ton of fun, personally. I know people have their doubts, and I think a lot of people will quit because they just wanted to play a classic or they're not interested in Kata for whatever reason. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. As somebody who loves raiding, it's just like, I mean, I will probably have one of every caster at that point. I'll finally do like an Ellie Shaman and Boomkin for that. Yeah, very keen for Kata. I love ICC. It's my favorite raid that we've done in Classic so far. I just think they're gonna get even better personally. But like I love like mechanics and stuff. Like that's like my background before Classic was retail raiding, which is very different to Classic. So like I like the hard raids where you need to do things and try to hit a DPS check at the same time. I don't know. How's the legendary staff work in Cat? Is like Valinir? Yeah, it's like Valinir and Shadowmourne. I think it takes like 8 to 10 weeks. There are a ton of steps. There is a lot that you have to do for the staff. I've looked into it briefly, but it's like the question, it seems more involved than like Shadowmourne. I think it takes 8 to 10 weeks, so it's not something you get immediately once Firelands comes out. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's really cool. Essentially, has a chance to duplicate some of your spells,
5,
as well as having just like incredible stats.
2, 1.
I'd say this fight's actually hard as Mage, because like knowing when to like living bomb and when to like just unload all your pyros is like actually like not the easiest thing in the world. Which I know sounds like a joke, but like when I say hard, I mean like if you're trying to get like 100 on this fight, I think that would probably be hard. I mean, I think that's true for like any fight, but like optimal play as a Mage.
Interrupt.
Oh, I lost the pyro there.
Run away.
Oh, I should mirror image. I didn't realize there's like 5 guys on there.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
But I need to get good at Mage because it might become one of my new mains. Or not good, but like I need to learn how it play, like basically how to like min-max the shit out of it.
Interrupt.
Oh damn, Tonsil beat me. I was ahead of him for a little bit. Oh yeah, I think we'll 100% go Horde and Kata. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Like, I think we're trying to be competitive. We already know Alliance suffers heavily. And like we've joked a lot in the guild about going Horde. We'll probably put out a survey for people after ICC progression and like try to figure out what people want to do. But like, if you have to make hey, what's up, new name? Welcome. Oh god, if I want it, I'll have to make a guild or GDKP. I mean, you don't have to make a guild. Obviously, that's probably the easiest way to get it. I mean, if you prove you're a... Like, the way I feel about these items, like, yes, they have their optimal sim DPS, but like for a legendary, you go to the most loyal and highest performing on average players, which... I mean, hey, I've been in this guild for an expansion now. I've definitely one of the highest performing players. Like, I better fucking get that thing. But like, in all seriousness, I think that if you joined a guild now, and you know, I mean, because it's 4.2, right? It's the second set of raids is Firelands. I think it's like, it's plenty of time to like prove yourself in a new guild. You know, become friends with everybody, show them you're good at the game, type of thing. So it's like, I think there's going to be a lot of people that quit after ICC. Like, I feel like finding a guild that you want to be in, like, you know, if you have your dream guild and it's filled with people right now and they're not recruiting, guarantee you that'll change in like a month or two. Like, I think that'll change very fast after ICC releases. You know, if they're a dad guild, or not a dad guild, at least like compared to my guild, if they take a while to kill Heroic Lich King, it could be a while. Like, I think after Heroic Lich King or after like the final bit of progression, that's when everybody's gonna like fall off. Or maybe even before then, but... heroic rag hype. I've heard it's an awesome fight. I've never done it. I've never done any kata. I've never played kata, warlords, or mop. I know I said those in the wrong order, but I've never played any of those. I played original Wrath and then quit until Legion.
5, 4,
So like I'm super excited.
3, 2,
I should. Oh wait,
1.
I can't. I fucked up. Whatever. Oh damn it! I forgot to. I fucked up. I forgot to get my free combustion. If you combust at the end of faction champs and just don't use it, it'll last and you can just get a free combustion into the next fight, which is cool. Because the cooldown still resets. Got World 3 on Rag. It's not a fun fight? Why isn't it a fun fight? I've never done it. I don't know anything about it. I think I've watched like Preach's video on it. I think one of, like back when he was, you know. I don't even remember if he made that during Kata or not. It might have been like a few years after when he was talking about like some of his favorite fights, because I think he has mentioned that one as being one of his favorites. Well, 300 pulls. I mean, I think if you look at everything in Classic, like I'm not saying it's not going to be a hard fight, but I think if they don't change the fight, you know, the strategy's already kind of figured out, right? Like, especially the further we get, like, ICC is kind of the point, I think, where, like, strategies probably, like, you know, stop being, you know, maybe still a little bit like dad strat, but, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna have to ice block this. It sucks.
Defensive.
Get that off. But like the further we get into what was retail, you know, the better the strategies become that were used by top guilds, which means Pro Crag might have been 300 pulls back in the day. It's not going to be now. Like maybe it's, I don't even know what a fair number is. Maybe it's like 50. But when you already have the strats figured out, it's like you're not being like an echo or limit going in trying to just figure out what the boss even does, you know? Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess releasing it in the middle of summer also is just like, people are out. Like outside of the top, probably even in top guilds at that point. It's just like, summertime's always like a peace. I'll see you guys in 3 months. Yeah, I mean, Weakauras, they had, I think it was called Power Auras, which was like the original creation. I think it came out around that time. Might not have. I don't know. Again, I never played. Shot up to 2,500 back in Kata. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, Weakauras really do change the game. But that's why, like, retail, if you ever play retail, it's just, like, so difficult. Like, I think they actually did something to limit, at the start of Dragonflight, did something to limit the amount of information that Weakauras could pull. Like, they basically removed stuff from their API. Just because they didn't want people... Like, I forgot what it was. I just remember hearing that during the PT... Or during the beta. You play OCE, so we had like 300 MS back then. Yeah, I mean, that's rough. I know whenever you group with like in retail, whenever you group with like, at least for me, someone in the US, if I group with an OCE group, it's like I have 500 MS minimum. It's like everything I do, it's like walking through mud at the same time. Yeah, just good add-ons can give you such an edge. I mean, yeah, for sure. And it's like, unfortunately, our guy is probably quitting, but we have a guy like in-house who like is amazing with Weakauras, so it kind of sucks to lose him. But I mean, you still have guys like Foji who are just like crushing the Weakaura game. So like, as nice it is to have someone in the guild who makes them, like, as long as Foji doesn't quit, I think we always have at least somebody who's going to be creating very high level, like, amazing Weakauras. Am I talking about Vilms? I mean, you know, maybe Vilms could get into the Weakaura game. No, but what Vilms did was he just edited Foji's Shadow Priest Weakaura for me to put in some cool functions. Well, basically, he was like, dude, I hate your UI. I made these changes for you. You should use this. And I'm like, okay. Oh, fuck, I forgot to use combustion. Whoops. But I mean, I'm sure the guys in the Shadow Priest Discord are smart enough to make some bomb-ass Weakauras. But I mean, like, I mean, like, boss-specific ones, though, right? Like, that's what's going to be, like, the game changer for, like, any fight out there. It's merge in 10. Oh. Oh. Oh, boss in the middle. Oh, got both. Be safe. Going through center. Don't kill orbs. Don't kill that orb. Holy fuck. Okay, this is wild.
Phase change.
That was scary. Okay. Kill ass, guys. Kill ass. Okay, that was spicy. This is 44%. We actually got him really low. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. This will be interesting. Cancel help us.
Phase change.
This is spicy. Don't want to kill these.
Interrupt. Defensive.
Oh. Okay, good ice block. Less. Oh wait, you did.
Phase change.
Alright, keep it down.
Interrupt.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be bombing these. It's like an increase in single target, I think. Whatever, who cares? As long as we don't die, I don't really care what happens. Oh fuck, I'm out of mana.
Interrupt.
Okay. That was easy. You lost 50-50 because you dropped an extra orb. Yeah, that was... If that orb died over here, we were fucked. I mean, maybe not, but it would have been a lot harder than that was. All right, well, we did it. So that was fun. Hey, at least it made the raid exciting. All right, that's cool. You know, we're gonna do loot like we usually do, so I'll put on a VOD. I'll just do it like ICC kills. And then in the interim, we have, before the next raid, we'll do 2 Shadow Priest log reviews, and then it'll be Shadow Priest raid time. But yeah, let me actually get that. Song's annoying. Oh wait, I didn't even look at what dropped. It was the offhand. I was like, I wanted to be like this. I need that. Hopefully no one else does. I would love to get that. That would be so cool. Bank, I'm not getting any of these. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Lame. Man, all that trouble and like we got such crap loot. That's unfortunate. Channel, let's pull up. Any fight you guys want to watch from ICC while you wait? What's a fun one? Putricide's a fun one. Syndragosa is fun, but it's at the end of the video and I don't want it to like end. I'll do Putricide. Or Lady Death Whisper is kind of crazy. That's a fun one. All right. I'm gonna change this and I'll be right back in like 10 minutes. All right, I need to mute myself real quick. All right, see you in a bit. All right, we're done with loot. We're just talking about some officer stuff. Okay, we want to talk about PTR rosters. So this might be a little bit longer break than I anticipated. PTR rosters. Okay, so we are going to talk about officer stuff. What I'm going to do is we'll still do log reviews. I just might need to stop at some point. So here, let me give me a second. Let me pause this, change it back to my screen, and then okay. So let me just put up a timer for the next raid. So the next raid's in 29, yeah, 29 minutes. It's a period to, nope, that's hours, wrong. Oh, wait. 1 second, why is this wrong? Okay. Okay, log reviews. So, yes. All right, Kyle, we can totally do yours. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay, so let's do this. Hold on, actually, let me... Yeah, I agree with that. What Bacher said. Okay, hold on. Let me swap that. Oh wait, this is not me. Just wrong one. Sorry, Jesus. I'm not gonna be able to get to you today, just because it's kind of weird. We have PTR coming up, so it's like after raid today we have an officer meeting. So after the next raid, I kind of need to like just kind of peace out. But I already told 2 people I would do log reviews right now. Why am I in Ironforge? Okay, so we are going to start. So the 2 people, Kyle, did I get the offhand? No, I didn't. But it did go to like one of our like main prog mages. I didn't realize he didn't have it. So Tonsil, who is like part of our prog roster, it's like one of the last items he needed. So I mean, I'm happy I didn't get it. I would have been like, Tonsil, you want this, buddy? Okay, anyway. All right, Kyle, you are Feltius. And what fight do you want to look at? Oh right, because yeah, this is awesome. Because you went in. Was your first raid at like 3K gear score? Yeah, and I mean like you're gearing up slowly, so or not slowly, but like Actually, I meant like the opposite. Like you're gearing up fast, but you're still like obviously behind. Probably beasts. All right, cool. So okay, this was 4 days ago, right? Beasts. Cool. Okay, like number one is just like when you look at like the parses. I mean, well, I guess a few things. One, you guys are very undergeared this whole raid. Like your prop pally has the best item level of anybody. But like your kill time's slow. So like that's going to, hey, what's up, Michelle? Hello from Malibu. Very cool. Well, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, like what I was gonna say is like just like the longer kill time, you know, it's automatically gonna hurt your parses. So like don't let that discourage you. Just know that is against you. Yo, what's up, LaRue? Playlist. I don't have like a playlist or anything. I mean, this is just like. All right, I got you. 1 second. 99 lives. Chill. That's the name of the playlist on Spotify. 99 lives. Chill. Or lives. Chill. Okay. Anyway. You just have this going against you. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Yeah, I feel like that's the whole goal. All right, sorry. I'm going to be like slightly distracted as like we are talking about some like officer stuff for PTR upcoming. Okay, anyway. A few things. Like your Mind Flay delay is actually not too bad. Let me zoom in. This is probably pretty small for you. Hits 5 out of 5. Oh, I guess actually, hold on. Sorry, I always look at gear first, and I think this is a good. Okay, hit 301. Your horde, really good. Gems look great. Elemental focus stone, nice. I mean, it's good for hit if you need it. So, yeah, I mean your gear is like, you know, for somebody who just hit 80. It's not bad. Like you're doing what you can with what you got. So, let's update this to include the 2-piece. Browsing channel, saw you were live. Wanted to watch. Hope you're having. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm doing great today. Have one more raid coming up soon, but just doing some log reviews now. Average dot downtime 1.6, 1.3. So your dot downtime is actually not too bad. For me, I like seeing people usually around 1 second. So like this just means like when your dot falls off, how soon are you reapplying it? But like overall, I think this is perfectly fine. Like it's not bad. Your Mind Flay delay could be a little bit better, but like also again, you've been 80 for what, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? 42% clip dots, 44%. Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so you're right. That's actually really interesting. I missed that. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is 7 out of 7. Yeah, so this is actually really interesting. So thanks for pointing that out, Sean. Yeah, so do you see how it hits 6 out of 7, 7 out of 7, 6 out of 7? This means you're casting your next Vampiric Touch onto these targets before your last tick has occurred. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe not actually. Hold on. Because, okay, so Snowballed Vassal 3. This is cast at 40 seconds. This last tick happens at 37.9. This tick should happen before 40 seconds. So I think this actually might be the tool making a mistake. Because they're about 2.3 seconds. Oh no. Okay. No, so okay, so 2.3 seconds mean it would land at 40. Oh wait, sorry, my head's blocking this. 40.2. So this was cast at 40.07. So you casted your Vampiric Touch about 0.2 of a second before that final tick would have occurred here for Snowballed Vassal 3. So something to think about is just make sure, like, you'd rather reapply your dots late than early. But you definitely don't want to be, like, you have a lot of vampiric touches where 6 out of 7, 6 out of 7, 6, 3, 6. I mean, 3 is probably just because this guy died. It wouldn't surprise me if I clipped the VT early a lot. Do you have a Weakauras? Do you see this bar right here? See how it counts down like this? Basically, when it's below this red line and is green is when you want to recast Vampiric Touch. Good for another log review. Oh no, sorry, LaRue, probably not. I don't have a ton of time today. Even right now, we're having an officer meeting and I'm like half listening. But so you want something that tracks your VT. There's like VT.tracker. This Weakauras that I'm using is in the video description on YouTube. So if you just like, open up, like expand the thing, it's near the bottom. It's the Vilms edit of Foji's Priest UI. Yeah, sorry, LaRue. I want to do more. It's just I'm short on time tonight. You have the delay Weakauras and the quartz thing. Okay, so then what I'd want you to do is go into the video description, or I can even send you the link here. Oh shit, I lost the URL. Okay, yeah, just go into the video description on YouTube, which you're on. And install this Weakauras. So it's a nice UI. So it's all this stuff right here. But essentially this bar will show you when to recast your Vampiric Touch on your current target. Super useful. The green around Devouring Plague is when you can recast it for like a higher, like the one that you would be recasting is stronger than the one that you previously casted. And then it'll tell you like when you have a ton of haste, basically when you don't want to use Mind Blast because it's a DPS loss. I really like our assignments, to be honest. Like I think the order of just like whoever gets the first one, and then you just fill in that spot, then everybody else. I feel like it's pretty foolproof. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I think like this Weakauras pack has a ton of useful information in it. So I would highly recommend it. I think it's awesome. It's impossible for me too. Okay, so your gear, it is what it is. It's not going to be that great considering you're a fresh 80. How do you get the Mind Flay to tick audibly? That's also in there. So if you look at if you look in the video description, I have like how to set up the sound for Mind Flay Ticks. I have like everything in there, by the way. So like yeah, it's gonna be a lot. You love that WoW is one of the only games that allows the player to really do deep dives into performance or just mash buttons and not care. Yeah, I mean, you get to play the game however you want to play. Like, I happen to be somebody who loves min-maxing my performance and want to play at the highest level. So I know that's not for everybody, which is also why I like doing log reviews, because I think it's a fun way to help people who just like don't have that kind of time, help them improve. Oh, for sure. Okay, so snowballs. So the important thing on Gormok is essentially you're doing all your single target, and like using Shadow Fiend on pole, perfect. You're doing all your single target into Gormok, and then outside of that, essentially you want to be maintaining all your dots on the vassals. So it seems like so we had vassal 3, 2, and 4. So it seems like whatever, you didn't even dot vassal 1. So like let's go into resources, HP. Nope, enemies, vassals. Oh, was there no 3? Was there just 1, 2, and 4? Or 2, 3, 4? I mean, no 1. 3. I hate like the naming on these. Okay, so then maybe there wasn't a snowballed vassal 1. Oh, no, there is. Okay, so this one died over essentially about 15 seconds. You think you got the snowballed in this run? Oh, okay. That would explain. So that would explain why your damage took such a dive. Oh, wait, I'm an enemy, so that's why. Yeah, I mean, that would make a ton of sense. That would totally explain this dip if you did. Does it show interrupts? Firebomb, staggering stomp, melee, batter. Yeah, so batter is getting hit by the snowball. So I'm assuming you did. Oh, and you got hit by the staggering stomp. So I'm sure you ran into melee. So I guess, okay. So here, let's take a look at this. Yeah, so we can see, okay, yeah. So we see you right here with the vassal on you. So like if I just scroll, you can see you running in. The thing is, I know it sucks to get a vassal. What you should do at that point is you should use your instant casts. So try to get up Shadow Word Pain onto everything, and then make sure you have a Devouring Plague on something. And from there, you can try to bait out a cast. So you can use a Hearthstone or Mass Dispel, which are two things that the Snowballed will interrupt. And then you can go and cast your other shadow spells. Why you want to use Mass Dispel is because if you cast like a Holy Spell... Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I have to respond to them. The only... Wait, let me see these rosters real quick. If I have to heal, that's... So, right now I'm in one with Rise, which means... I guess I could probably play Disc. Oh, wait. Oh, you're saying for splits afterwards. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Sure, whatever. I thought... Okay, yeah. That's not a problem. Yeah, sure. I thought you were talking about, like, for Prague Week. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. I told you that this is going to be a little tough to do. Okay, yeah, so I mean, when this happens, you're just kind of screwed. Not a ton that you can do. Okay, so that's just kind of unfortunate. Like, there's nothing, like, you're just screwed from there, too. So, like, that's one thing where it's, like, your parse would have been, like, I don't know, probably, like, 20 points higher had that not happened. Like, it's a huge, like, it's just a huge, like, dip to your damage. The other thing is, it looks like you guys get 3 submerges on the ads. So, on, the worms. So, you kill Acid Maw. And then, okay, so here you did a good job maintaining your dots on Dreadscale while killing Acid Maw. And that's really the key to, like, you did this really well. I don't even need to look at the analyzer. It's just like the dip is when he submerges. And the thing is about the dip, as long as your dots are maintained, like as long as you refresh your dots before they go under submerge, you're doing great. So the one thing I kind of disagree with is Shadow Fiend here. If that's a mana thing, that's, you know, maybe I honestly would probably just disperse instead. Your fight's long, but at 4.5 minutes, your next use of it would happen right at the end. So like if we zoom out to use another Shadow Fiend, you have 3 uses of it, you do. But like it's right as the fight ends. I would save it here. It was a mana thing. Here, let's take a look. Yeah, okay. So considering the length of your kills, I would say probably 2 things. One, always have Dark Runes and always use mana potions. I think for you, like getting an extra 100 DPS from like a DPS bot probably hurts you because you'd rather have the mana. So, I mean, this is fine to use Shadow Fiend in this scenario. I just think you should probably be mana potting for your combat potion, and definitely always use Dark Runes. Like it's only like 1k mana, but that still can like last you for a little bit. It's better than nothing because I mean it shares cooldown with Hellstone, but outside of that, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, dispersion super useful. Oh yeah, so actually speaking of dispersion, what I always do is when the worms submerge, that's the perfect time to disperse. You could even do it on transition between between Gormok and the worms. It's just sometimes you have snowballs up and you might be DPSing that entire time. So like when you're trying to maximize your DPS, you don't want to ever lose uptime. But given the length of your kill times, mana is going to be super important. And especially like mana is worse with worse gear. So it's like your gear's not bad, but I mean your kills are slow. And for this phase, your gear is not particularly great. So that's going to hurt you as well. So yeah, I think just trying to find opportunities to disperse. Hey, what's up, Kiwi? Is going to be really important. Yeah, mana is actually like you're really struggling until you do this. And like the other thing is like Ice House stun when you're up against the wall. You can't do anything, so you might as well disperse. That's also a good time to use it. Because you're just stuck against the wall. You can disperse when you're during any time, whether you're feared, stunned, silenced even. Like I think you can always use disperse, assuming it's off cooldown. So just try to find times where you're either stunned or you're just having downtime because you can't attack anything. Also, for your third glyph is probably what's it called? Just Glyph of Dispersion. You might want to run Glyph of Shadow Word Pain. Glyph of Shadow Word Pain on a 3-minute fight is about 2,400 mana. I think I'm saying that right. So on a 7-minute fight, it's probably about 5 to 6k mana. I mean, more dispersions is probably better for mana, but it's less uptime on the boss. So I mean, it's kind of like pick and choose if you want to use Glyph of Dispersion or Glyph of Shadow Word Pain. But if mana really is a problem, which obviously from looking at this it is, you definitely want to make sure that you're utilizing your mana recovery the best that you can. But I mean, and this is another reason why it's like just long kills make parsing so much harder. So like, you know, honestly, like what I'm seeing from this is like, yeah, you parse like a 33, but that's not your skill level. That's not indicative of how good you are as a player. Being in a slower raid, in a very under-geared raid, just makes it so much harder. How many dispersions were used? 1. 1 dispersion. So yeah. I mean, it has a 1.5-minute cooldown with the glyph. So just, you know, every 90 seconds you could fit, I don't know, a lot. At least like 8 if you use it on cooldown. Right. No, 4. That's what I meant to say. 4, not 8. Math is hard sometimes. Yeah, so I think for you, it's really like maximizing your mana recovery throughout the fight so that you don't get into an issue where you just at 0 mana and you can't do anything. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for hanging out. You missed the fun part, though. The raid's starting soon. But anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. You could definitely... Yeah. I think dispersion would be huge for you. And then, let's see, Gormok. Whoops. Just reset. Your, like, Gormok damage actually doesn't look too bad. Still getting used to playing that fight as ranged and actually having mana problems. Yeah, I mean, mana doesn't really exist as a problem when you have faster raids or, like, better gear. So, I'm terrible at PvE, like, so that noobs laugh at me and call me a noob. Well, you know, I'm always trying to help people, so... If you have any logs, happy to help you out sometime. I love PvP. That's my favorite thing in this game. I don't PvP whatsoever. I mean, the fun part, Kiwi, is just getting better and learning how to better utilize your tools. And I think Shadow actually has some really good mana recovery tools and just figuring out the best times to use them where it like doesn't really impact your DPS. So like downtime or you're stunned or something is perfect. You're memeing. I don't rate him a solo player PvP. Sometimes fall off cliffs. Oh. Hey, well, you know, everybody's got their thing. Only Mind Circle for a noob. I mean, yeah, I'm talking Alex purely for like this fight. Love to. I mean, rating's the only thing. Rating is why I play WoW. It's like the thing that I enjoy, the thing that I love to do. It's pretty much what I live for at this point. For this game, anyway. Oh, the other thing, like mana issues. If you're having mana issues, do not Shadow Fiend on pull. This is purely like a DPS thing, trying to maximize your uses throughout a fight. But like, it would probably have been better if you save your Shadow Fiend for like right here, just before Lust. Because when it's lusted, it's going to hit more, which means you'd probably be full mana at this point. And then you could use it again around here. So, yeah, I think for you, you need to probably evaluate your play as your goal isn't technically parsing. I mean, it is. Like, your goal for parsing is different than my goal for parsing. And what I mean by that is I'm trying to maximize my cooldowns and every global cooldown to be the most DPS efficient. You're actually kind of optimizing for the most mana efficient throughout the fight. Because that will end up yielding you the highest DPS. Because, I mean, even I, in a fight this long, could not probably do the highest DPS cast at every single point in a fight, because I would probably end up myself. And that's like, again, this has nothing to do with you or your skill. It's just the length of the fight. You force split rated yourself and got IT flow. Hey, nice. 20k. I mean, yeah, those boots are sick. So. Oh, right. Yeah, no, Kyle, I totally agree. And that's kind of what I'm saying is like, I think with proper mana management, this is easily blue. For sure. I don't know about purple, but I think like for you, it's all about trying to figure out how to maximize your mana. Now, like Jiraxis, Twin Valks, and a noob. Oh, a noob normal. I was like, holy shit, this was actually a really fast heroic kill. But yeah, so normal. Like these kills are all going to be fast enough where mana's probably not an issue. So it's just something to think about. Is he a troll? He's Horde. I don't know if he's troll. He has berserking, so yes, he is a troll. But yeah, I mean, it's just you get 40k, 50k a week. Oh, damn, Kiwi. I probably get 20 to 30k a week. I guess depending on drops, something around there. I guess you do 3D GDKPs. I do like 1.5 because I do a TOGC and then an Old War, and Old War is usually like half a TOGC. Except the 1 week we got Flare and the melee trinket off of Algalon. Currently using a two-hander, but I have a normal mystifying charm. It'll probably be better if I get a heroic main hand to swap to that. I mean, yeah, comets, that's the one. Oh yeah, your weapon. So yeah, you have mystifying charm. Like this is unfortunate because it's only 232 item level. If you could even get like a 10 man from like Old War, like if you get like an Asuga, basically any 245 one-hander, or even like a 232 one-hander with the offhand would be probably an upgrade for you. That weapon is so good in heroic. What, this one? Illumination? I mean, it's good on the heroic item level. Had 21k my paladin and trinkets, but adjective went for 180. Jesus. Yeah, you're in some oiler GDKPs. All right, I need to hop down channels. Man discussion. Did I get tagged? Okay. Time for the next raid. I really quickly need to go get my tailoring buffs. Hold on. Do I even have the items for it? Hopefully I don't. I have. Okay, so I just need imbued frostweave. Oh, let me see if I can do this real quick. Okay, sorry. We're not gonna be able to get to the second log. Just spent a little bit longer on that, and I got interrupted. Oh, I don't have. I'll just buy 15 gold. What? Okay. No, the summon. I can't take the summon yet. I need to get my tailoring buffs. All right. I got. Nope, wrong mount. All right, we're still missing somebody. I can do this. I thought the best staff was one that had 3 sockets. Well, that's not too... All right, I'm just going to get the 1 buff. Do I spend time analyzing and optimizing? Yeah, 100%. All right, fuck it. I think we're all ready. I guess Agua's still online. I'll wait till Agua logs on before I hit my summon. How do you do it? You just missed it. If you watch any of my past streams, you can see how I analyze logs for others. As it's too involved to explain right now. But it's just kind of like going through logs, trying to figure out where you can better optimize cooldowns, or what issues are you having, and then trying to solve for those, which is obviously how you solve any problem. But I was always in Dowline at raid time. All right, just waiting on. Okay, I got time to get 1 buff. That's okay. I think this is the more important one. This is haste. Love me my haste. FM, sure. All right, there we go. Perfect. Got 1. Booyah. You had 97 parses on 2 bosses by... I mean, a noob's a different beast. A noob is literally the hardest fight to parse on. Oh, I see what you're saying, Alex. In Heroic, it does get that. It has that 3rd socket. Right. Okay, that makes sense. I have my food buff. I have everything. I got focus magic. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, am I getting bopped? I don't know if I am. I'm in a different raid than I usually am. Oh no, I'm probably not. That's sad. Wait. Welcome roster. Maybe I can give myself bop real quick. Leave. TOGC 2. Oh, nice. All right, I am getting it. Hell yeah, somebody fixed it for me. Yeah, there's special tailoring buffs.
Welcome, champions. You have heard the call of the
Hold on 1 second. I lost myself.
boldly answered.
Yeah, so special tailoring buffs. This one is 20 critical strike rating. Oh, I thought this was haste. Damn. There's another one that's 20 haste. I mean, together, it's like 70 DPS, so it's really minor.
On its march to Ice Crown Citadel. Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks.
What's arcane talents? I don't know. I don't play arcane. Can't help you with that one.
Your beast will be no match for my champions, Tyrion.
All right, let's get it. I think I'm ready. I think I have all my buffs. I feel like I'm probably missing something, but, it is what it is. Man, this is like... This song comes on this playlist, and it's just not a, like a pump up, let's do some big damage song. Oh, no. I mean, it's super small, the tailoring thing. It's just, I'm somebody who I min-max everything I do. I don't think I'm standing in the fire, right? I'm not. So. Bro. So I'm going to get my dots out. Try to stay spread away from everybody else. No, I'm out of range. Dude. That was probably not worth it to refresh those dots there. Refresh, refresh. Boom, perfect. See, like what I would do is disperse right here because it's downtime and you get mana back. And pan space. That's what we had on the assignments. Walker, pick someone who's special. Special to you.
The air itself freezes with the introduction of our next combatant. Ice Howl! Kill or be killed, champion.
I was laughing at Prox's wow. Oh. Nice. See, all these people get frozen because I'm standing over here. I think my damage is super low right now. Nice. So I want to refresh. Perfect. Nice. Oh my god, I lost a Mega Butt. That bastard. Stupid Drain Soul. Okay. This damage seems low for details. But that felt like a really good fight for me. Ah, it was low. I was like 1k lower than my best. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, sometimes you just have fights where it's like you think you played well, but didn't quite. And like I even have focus magic. So I don't know. Maybe I just didn't play that well. Maybe I missed something. Kiwi, what did I do wrong? Analyze that fight for me. It's low as heck, my damage. Yeah, I don't. You're washed up. This was 11-7. I was 12.6 last week, I think. Or 2 weeks ago. But I'm surprised. Like, I don't know. Maybe you played the fight perfectly and thought and didn't put inner fire on. Oh, Mind Flay Ticks lost a few times. That can definitely add up. Still a 97, missing like 150 or 170 spell power. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. That's actually very solid. Oh wait, do I have Mind Seer? Nope, too late. Oh wait, fuck. I don't know. I probably. There's definitely something I messed up somewhere. I mean, obviously, but like. That's the thing. It's like sometimes you just have bad days. Oh, no second mistress. Oh, that was a bad bomb. Alright, volcano soon. Oh, tick lost. Unfortunately, mine too is going to be kind of bad here. That's the best I've ever, like, done clicking, though, on the frames. It's kind of funny. I mean, 12.3k for no, that's my best, like, pure single target. Like, no mind searing. He was going to put 25k into the pod if you killed before the mistress. That's actually that's a pretty good idea, honestly. Because, I mean, that dude's obviously got a ton of gold. And, like, not getting a mistress, it's very hard to do. We also, I mean, we never have done it, but we also have never tried to. You never have bad days, just unlucky days. I mean, yeah, you know, they're same things. We killed the portal and got no mistress yesterday. It was nuts. Yeah. That's bad from a parsing perspective, but I mean, good overall for the raid. Which is pretty much how most parsing things go. Most parsing things are bad for the raid, but good for everybody else. Oh, I want to do Glyph of Shadowward Pain.
The next battle will be against the Argent Crusade's most powerful knights. Only by defeating them will you be deemed worthy. The Horde demands justice. We challenge the Alliance.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely fun to try those. It's also fun to have as many ads as possible so you can just mind sear the whole fight and then get like a 14k parse. Thing is, like, we're still doing splits. We might do speed kills at some point, but I think in those it'd actually be really important to kill the portals without anything getting out, because you don't want to have extra damage go out onto the ads. I mean, you could just get them cleaved by melee, I guess, but
5, 4, 3.
All right, let's do it.
2, 1.
All right, I want to get some Shadowward Pains out and stuff so that I don't get interrupted.
Focus.
Dispel.
Oh. You're dying. Shadow Fiend. Oh no, did my Fiend die? Fuck. Like, my mana did not recover.
Dispel. Dispel.
Easy. Easy. Yeah, that's part of our Welcome Weakaura Pack. It's in the video description for YouTube. Super nice. It only works for your alliance, by the way. Does not work for horde people, so apologies for that. Meh. I also don't need any loot anymore. The only thing I don't have is the ring, which is debatable if it's even an upgrade or not. Otherwise, I am full bis right now. Yeah, your horde. Sorry, I know someone in the Shadow Priest Discord made a fix for horde. I don't know where that is though. I went looking for it one day and I couldn't find it. But it's so nice. I've done the fight where I've like mess up the Weakauras and I have to try to like manually target them, and oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass. It's very difficult. Yeah, my gear score. I'd be above 5,800 if I had the ring. Like, gear score is not always indicative of DPS. It's just like, let's set you as my focus. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. You're just missing Trinket? Nice. Hell yeah, man. Trinket's good. Obviously Flare's better. Someday. I believe you'll get it. You still have time. You have like 6 weeks probably. Probably like 5-6 weeks before ICC comes out. I always get really bad FPS drops on this fight, which makes it like hard to parse, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just, I guess it is an excuse, but not for that purpose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our dark master, for the Lich King.
God damn it. I hate these fucking things. All right, that's going to fuck me. Don't worry, moving in slowly and all right, well, that... Ugh. All right, well, probably not going to be a good parse now, unfortunately.
Interrupt. Defensive.
Get it. Nice. 12 seconds, not going to refresh dots anymore. Just going to pump. 17k. Best parse despite fucking up the beginning. Damn. That sucks. Well, you know, that's my best parse, which is cool, despite fucking up and not clicking the thing in the beginning. Damn, that probably could have been a few hundred DPS higher if I didn't fuck up. I mean, Al, that's just my guess for 5 to 6 weeks to ICC. I honestly don't know. I think they want to do it before BlizzCon, because I think at BlizzCon they'll announce whatever the future of Classic is, which probably is Kata, but I think they want ICC out before then. And they don't want it to launch like the week before, because they want people to like, they want like whatever race to World First happens to happen probably like 2 weeks before. So I'm like, my guess is 2 to 3 weeks before BlizzCon, and BlizzCon's the first week of November. So that's my logic for saying 5 or 6 weeks until the raid comes out. And it's always, TOGC was 4 weeks after the second PTR test. I think it's usually 4 weeks after the second PTR test, so kind of lines up that way. Yeah, they do let me DPS. I am, you know, I earn it. Like I was 7th, so I earn the right to DPS. I soaked once on PTR, and I don't know why I didn't end up having to do it. It just never came up, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, you know. But damn, if I didn't fuck up the beginning, that would have been an even better one. I mean, it's still cool to be above 17k, because I think my last one was like 16.8, 16.9, somewhere around there. Aw. That's true. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream pretty quickly after we kill this. So I just have some like officer stuff to go over for PTR, and like I'm not gonna be able to do log reviews and stuff. But next stream is not gonna be for like a week, just because I can't stream any of the PTR this time around. So sorry about that. But you know, guild rules, because we have strats that we don't want people to see. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be streaming that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh fuck! I didn't swap the glyph of mines here. Damn it. BlizzCon's November 3rd to 5th or something like that. Well, with the short mine oh fuck! What happened? What? Oh, we got a burrow. Nah, whatever. Okay, not gonna parse on this one. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares at this point? Let's just kill the boss. You know, not everything needs to be about parsing. We can, like, you know, kill the boss in the best way for the raid and stuff. Not having Glyph of Mines here already makes it hard enough. And, like, it's pretty much I think it is impossible at this point to get a 99 without doing the 2-minute strat.
Interrupt.
One's burrow. 11. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Weakaura was 6 weeks after first PTR. Well, first PTR. I'm talking about second. So, like, TOGC was 4 weeks after the second PTR test. I don't know about Weakaura. I mean, I believe you. I should kill these things. Get some mana back. Oh, that was a really bad timing for Flare. That's why Flare sucks. I can't wait to get rid of this stupid trinket. Like, it's awesome for DPS, but like, it just procs at like the worst fucking times. Or like never. Or just never. You know, one or the other. So if you don't have it, don't feel bad. It's not that great. People are lying to you. Cancel health buffs.
Interrupt.
Weakaura came at... Weakaura was 10 days after the second PTR? I would be very surprised if it was, but I mean, it could have been. Lust.
Focus.
Oh, that was too early. Whatever.
Interrupt.
Spyglass is pretty much equivalent to Flare, which means, in my opinion, it's better because it's not a proc trinket. Like, if I get Spyglass, I'm not going to... It would replace Rain, since Rain is worse. But, you know, if you happen to get, like, one of the other trinkets, like Syndragos's or DFO, dislodge foreign object, then I would probably go Spyglass as my second over Flare, personally. Icy Flow. Ooh, Deplorable Violence. I'm gonna see if I can snag that, actually. Because I do want it for the stamina, as dumb as that sounds. And it's like 13 DPS. Magni is, oh, our second of the night. That's rough. That is rough. But yeah, you definitely replace Rain first. Rain's just, it's worse overall. From a pure DPS perspective. And it's like really only a single target trinket. Whereas like the Flare proc, it works for like all your dots. So right, so if you're multi-dotting, you get a ton of value. If it procs while you're like spreading your dots out, it's really strong. Esprits should be going for a phylactery. Hell yes. Like, sell your soul to prioritize that trinket. That's like, that is the best item. Well, that and the weapon from the main hand from Heroic Lich King. But that's going to be extremely, I mean, it's going to be a while before most guilds kill him anyway. Heroic Syndragos is actually not too bad. I think a lot of guilds will be able to kill that easier than, well, obviously they'll be able to kill it easier than Heroic Lich King, but like, I think a lot of guilds will kill it week 1. Lich King's really going to be the big bad stopper, and Putricide, I think. If they fix a lot of the problems with Putricide, it'll be a lot harder. All right, but we're going to do loot, and then we have like an officer meeting after, so I'm just going to end the stream now. Thanks for hanging out. For anyone who watches on YouTube, I'm probably going to stop streaming on YouTube soon, and it's just going to be entirely Twitch. But I'll put like a post on YouTube or something when I do that, just so that like if you usually watch on YouTube, you know. Probably be in the next few weeks at some point. It might not be next week, so I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm going to end the stream now. Again, not going to stream any of this PTR, but hope to see you guys next week when I do start streaming again. And that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, thanks, Moon. I appreciate that. All right. Take care, guys. See you.